Alyssa Milano, I'm sure she's going to be tagged and fact-checked for this, but she tweeted, the stage at CPAC, they're not even trying to hide it anymore.
Why would they try to hide a stage? I mean, it's an event.
It's shaped as the Odal rune. Now, do you know what the Odal rune is? Of course not. I had to look it up. And you and I we're both reading The Rise and Fall of Adolf Hitler.
I just finished Hitler Downfall.
Did you really?
Volker Ulrich. Yeah.
I'm still, because you turned me on to it, I'm still reading the first one. So we're both reading it. We're both fascinated by, I mean, every guy, at least our age, I don't know if yes, we have. At least in my family, my son said, Dad, I was just watching this documentary about all the military weapons that they were trying to build in Germany. I'm like, I'm sorry, son, I passed it on to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I passed it on. Every guy is interested in this stuff. So, and we've read deep stuff about what they really believed in. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've gone down this road a lot.
Correct. Mm-hmm. So the Odal rune.
It certainly sounds German.
Yeah.
It does sound German.
It is. It's Nazi symbolism, she said. It's not actually Nazi symbolism. It's a rune. Did not come from the Nazis. It came from the Vikings and everything else. But the Nazis apparently used the Odal rune, and it was about... you could be translated into master race, and I'm sure that's the way the Nazis used it, but that's not exactly what it means, and it's a reference to owning property, et cetera, et cetera.
But did CPAC do this either way?
Did you not see?
I did not see. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy, you caught me. There was a whistle, and it was supposed to be a dog whistle. Only dogs would have heard it, but now conservatives heard it, too. The Odal rune, the stage... was built with in a square, okay, but shifted to so the audience looked like a diamond, so the point was coming out, okay. And if you would have had, if you wouldn't have cut out a couple of things, it would have just been a giant diamond stage, okay, or a giant pyramid-looking stage or triangle, okay. But they cut in behind, so it's a square, kind of positioned like a diamond, and then two little things that come out of the back, two walkways, and then walkways in front of the screen on each side. That's the shape of an Odal rune.
This sounds like a stretch. I'm going to go out on a limb and say
they're not even trying to hide it anymore. You're trying to hide it again. You're trying to hide it again.
I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah. Well, it was all over the internet. And remember, good thing we have Twitter and all the algorithms to stop misinformation and disinformation or hate speech, because she was calling everybody Nazis. Then Rob Reiner, he came out and said, it's the best thing, Donald Trump is the best thing that ever happened to the Democratic Party. First time we may pick up seats in the midterm because they don't stand for anything. They have one issue, which is white grievance. They're the party of white nationalism. That's their strategy. The strategy is to keep people of color from voting. Okay.
Really?
All right.
This is all
I didn't know that.
stuff.
And Salon says that we, the Republicans, are resembling the good Germans of the Nazi era, wishing to believe that they are decent people while holding on to fictions of plausible deniability for the evils committed by their leader. Conservatives are seeking a friendly fascism masked in an appeal to return to traditional values. Conservatives are new good Germans, enabling and defending Trump's crimes. Whatever conservative once meant in American politics, it's now just a flimsy rhetorical shield for fascism.
Did we get an Albert Speer reference in there?
We didn't.
No,
we didn't.
That seems like that was the road they were going down.
When you hit Odal rune, there you get like 100 points for the use of that.
Okay.
So you don't need to make any other Nazi references.
Okay, got it.
2 points for Speer, that's nothing. That's nothing. You got 100 points for Odal rune. That's never used.
That's working.
Yeah, that's
You're
working.
working hard on that one.
So we got that. We got that going for us. And one last piece. Jim Acosta was sent down to CPAC, and he was surrounded by people chanting. Now I want you to listen to this.
He killed 10,000 people, and he's accused of sexual assault. And you guys want to talk about Ted Cruz? So when are you going to start covering Cuomo?
I can do it this way, maybe. Just because he's rude, I'll be rude. Sir, let me just finish this interview, and then I'll talk to you, okay? If you don't mind.
What do you mean, no? I mean, no.
Well, then, excuse me. I have an interview.
Yeah? What are you going to box me out? You're not tall enough. When are you going to start covering it, Jim? When's CNN going to deal with Cuomo?
Covering it.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not.
Well,
you're not.
Okay. We agree to disagree.
No, we don't agree to disagree. You're not covering Cuomo.
I'm sorry, but
what do you think about what do you think about it? What do you have to say about Cuomo?
I'm here to do a job right now.
To
talk to you.
You have plenty to say about Trump. Nothing to say about Cuomo?
I'm here to do a job.
What do you have to say about Cuomo? Nothing?
Job reporting.
Nothing, right? You have nothing to say about Andrew Cuomo. The Emperor of New York, and you have nothing to say.
So they were shocked. CNN was shocked. Jim Acosta comes in and they start chanting CNN sucks, and then they're shocked that putting him in the middle of a Trump crowd, that there might be some people that are like, I don't like you.
That's not a surprise that they don't like him. I will say this: the surprise comes from the blatant disregard for any even attempt at appearing like a journalist when it comes to CNN and Andrew Cuomo. They put the guy on TV for months to joke about how he was the most attractive bachelor in New York. And at the time they were doing these interviews is when these accusers were being harassed. And they find no reason to even... How do they not make Chris Cuomo put a statement out on this? Even if he wants to say, you know what, my brother deserved it. He deserves all women to do whatever he wants. Whatever he wants them to do, they should do. Even if it's that statement, he should have to say something. And he's saying nothing. Zero.
Because he still has a right to a fair trial, not just this hearing in the press.
Exactly the way it sounded about Trump.
Exactly
and his accusers, right.
Exactly right. What a surprise. CNN sucks.